suppose heading into the year, my expectations were hopefully play some good footy at national level and enjoy the AFL program mainly, and just get some good consistent form. I think that's the biggest difference between your bottom age and top age year. You really want to get consistent form, play some good games, but really carry it through the whole year. The Collingwood game with the AFL was probably pretty much my highlight of the year, I reckon. First time playing against men and Ben Hudson and boys who were giving a bit of lip and stuff like that. That was a bit of a different experience, and I think I played pretty good footy that day, and to show that I could stand up against men was really important for me, for myself and for others, I suppose, to show that I'm not just dominating because of my size and size advantage and weight advantage. So it was a really good way to start the year, and then going into the nationals and the overseas trip was it was a real whirlwind trip, as they describe it, and got a lot out of it. Really enjoyed it. The injury happened 10 weeks ago, so it's been a pretty long process, and I completely ruptured both my lateral ligaments and chipped my bone on my medial side, and had a bit of bone bruising and stuff. So courtesy of the 100 kegs that fell on it. So I was really excited, and I obviously started pretty well, and I was pretty up and about, and then obviously injury struck about 10-minute mark, and it was interesting to talk to my mum and dad, and they said they were riding real high, obviously the way I was playing, and then crashing down came pretty quick. So I suppose it's footy, and a pretty good example of how good of a leveler it is, and it's just how it goes, I suppose. It's starting to get it, show a bit of improvement now, and it's been a real learning experience for me. I've never really had an injury, and to have one, it's pretty severe. We're going to see 3 months out the sidelines. As your first one is pretty challenging, but it's looking good, and hopefully playing in a few weeks. Being talked up at the number one is pretty humbling, to be totally honest. You've got the likes of Goddard and Rewald, and even Patton a couple of years ago that's come through, and these guys that are idols of my young childhood. And when it started to gain a little bit of traction at the start of the year, I didn't really pay much attention to it. I was thought, they're just trying to get a bit of media hype around the under 18s, and then obviously through the year when GWS said they were going to trade the number one pick, it really started to gain some traction, and I suppose became the consensus number one, which is a really weird experience. And obviously you can't take too much attention to what the media says, because they don't have as much insight into what really going on at the Giants and the other clubs that could finish bottom. You just got to take it as it comes, I suppose, and I think I've dealt with it pretty well. I've kept a level head, and now I'm just trying to focus on my school, and that stuff since I got injured has really been just background noise.